Okay guys, Assalamualaikum and very good evening. Thank you for coming up to our discussion 2 for tonight. I really appreciate your guys' effort. So since we already submitted our discussion 1 video and also finalized our 2 themes, which is SDG 10 for reduce inequalities and SDG 13 for climate action. So today we are gonna proceed our discussion to share the news stories and about we found. Choose the best one for each team and plan our recording timeline. Let's start with team 1, SDG 30, which is climate action. What do you guys manage to find during your research?
So I can start first. I actually found a really interesting article about from the start about the flash flood hitting the Klang Valley due to the heavy rain. So it shows how climate change is causing unpredictable weather right here in Malaysia, which is fit perfectly for our topic, which is SDG 13, which is climate exchange. So let me quickly share the links to the groups. Wait, yeah. So can you guys see? So this is
wow, look at the summer cars. Actually, I saw these articles in online. I saw the article in online. That's a really strong local angle, Adawiyah. To add to that, I found a global news in BBC News regarding the rising global temperatures and their impact on severe heat wave across Southeast Asia. It shows how the whole region is getting hotter, not only just Malaysia.
Okay. And I think both are great, but I truly can say Adawiyah news about the local flash flood is a very interesting that we can present because it gives us a lot of energy and urgency. And also since we know that it's happened in our country, right? And so it's also effect to our citizen. So what do you think, Ibratul? Which one do you prefer?
I completely agree with you, Najwa. The local flash flood angle allows us to talk about the immediate community impact, damaged roads, and how it affect everyday people. This makes for a more dramatic and engaging breaking news broadcast. Let's log that in as our first news story. Is everyone okay with that?
yes, that works for me.
Okay, excellent choice, guys. So new one is officially the local urban flash floods for SDG 13 source from the start. Now let's look at the team 2, which is SDG 10, about the reduced inequalities. What news report do we have for this one, guys?
Okay, for this team, I found an interesting report on a channel News Asia discussing about the digital in rural communities, and especially focus on how students in the village struggle with the poor internet and access, also a lack of laptop and for their education and then I will drop the links in our group so you guys can see it.
Oh, that's good one. I see the link in the chat. I found something related in inequality too, but on a different topic. It's an article from Newsstride Times about the wage gap and employment challenges faced by persons with disabilities in the corporate sector. Their struggle to get fair job opportunities.
So the employment topic is important, but the digital divide and educational gap is in rural areas is much more relatable for a student audience like us. Under SDG 10, which is reduce inequalities, we can highlight how rural students face unfair disadvantage just because they lack stable internet access compared to urban students. It's really show the gap in our society.
I agree with Adawiyah. A report on the rural digital device allows us to explore a real issue that affects students' future opportunities daily. It gives our news team a very meaningful, investigative angle to talk about equity in education.
Okay, that's true. It fits our identity as a university student perfectly.
Okay, I like that direction a lot. Let's go with this Najwa selection about the digital education cap for SDG 10 using the data from the STAR and CNA. Is everyone on board with this decision?
Yes, do it.
So now that we have selected our two news items, that the next requirement on our schedule is to decide when we record the complete news report. Week 5 is our deadline since we have our big exams coming up next week. So we need to balance our time carefully and so we can study better. When is we free? Everyone free to log on the record this final report online.
Honestly, since we need to study for the exam next week, recording online is the best choice. I'm free this Friday afternoon. We can just jump onto a quick Google Meet or Microsoft Teams call from our own rooms to save time traveling to campus. How does everyone's study schedule look for Friday?
Friday afternoon works great for me too. I'm planning to study in the morning. So a quick online recording session in the afternoon is perfect. So we should aim to spend about an hour getting all individuals news report so we can back to our revisions.
Doing it online save so much time. I can log in by 3 p.m. on Friday. Also, I can still handle the video editing over the weekend while taking study break. We just need to make sure our scripts are fully ready and memorized before Friday, so the online recording goes smoothly and quickly.
Sounds like a solid plan. I can help with Ibrahim too with the video editing, so you guys don't get overwhelmed before the exam. So I will help add the breaking news banner and text on the screen for our report. So we can easily share the recording file via Google Drive once our online call is finished.
So that's a very perfect. I really appreciate you guys working together on the editing, especially during exam seasons. So we are officially locking in our online recording session for this Friday at 3 p.m. Right here on this platform. I will finalize our final news script draft tonight and send it over so everyone can practice their lines while taking study breaks. Let's crack this meeting so we can all get back to studying. Good luck everyone on your final exam and see you guys on this Friday. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.